Okay, so December turned out to be quite long, so I thought I'd do it in two parts. So after the week of the job interview and everything, I actually went back to London again. So basically, I just decided I wanted to be home for Christmas. I just wanted to be with my family. My parents were supposed to come in October, and then my grandma got sick, and they couldn't come, and then she passed away, and I went home for the shiver, but it was a sad time, and I just kind of felt like everyone's going to be together over Christmas and being sad and remembering and having a good time and supporting each other. And actually, yeah, I know we're Jewish, but actually we do a really nice Christmas day. We have turkey and we do presents and we have chopped liver, and it's really nice family time. And it's also going to be Hanukkah as well this year, the way it falls. And I just had this feeling of I just wanted to be with everybody. And then I also had another very good friend's wedding that I didn't think I was going to be able to go to because it's ridiculous going backwards and forwards so much. But I was really upset. And then I just kind of thought, why am I not going? I want to be home for Christmas. I want to go to this wedding. I don't have a job yet. So apart from the money situation, which, is a situation, obviously, but, I have the time, and this is the last time that I'm going to be so free with my time. So I just kind of thought, I'm just going to go for it. Just shove it on my credit card and worry about it later. And then I did kind of realize that by doing that, I had been home for 4 weddings and a funeral. Which is like a bit of black humor for you there. And then also I had worked out that it was my dad's birthday and that I could go home and surprise him for his birthday as part of this trip. So I told my mum and my sister, and we planned it. And actually, we didn't tell any of the rest of the family, so that it was a surprise that I would be home for Christmas and Hanukkah. So I went to the airport and I was a little bit late. So I got a taxi and then there was loads of traffic. And then I turned up at the airport with like 2 hours to spare, which is cutting it a bit fine. And basically, I got to the desk and I'm like, hi. And he said, oh, hi, yeah, your flight's been cancelled. And I was just like, oh, that's a funny joke. Okay, cool, I'm ready to check in. And he was like, no, it's been cancelled. And I looked down, I was like, are you serious? He's like, yeah, it's been cancelled. I was like, no, you're joking. You're joking with me, aren't you? And then he was like, no, it's been cancelled. I was like, what are you talking about? Like, I'm supposed to be leaving in 2 hours. He was like, yeah, it's been cancelled. And I was like, but I haven't had an update. I've got this stupid EasyJet app that says everything's on time. I was like, what are you talking about? He said, no, someone was sick on the crew from the plane that was supposed to arrive, so it never arrived. So there's no plane here. And I was just like, so I can't go home for my dad's birthday. And I literally burst into tears. It was actually quite embarrassing thinking back now. I was like ridiculously upset. And I think obviously like it was an emotional trip going home because, I really like my dad, it's his mum that passed away. It's like been a hard time. And I knew how much this like surprise was going to mean to him. And we'd planned like a really amazing day the next day on the Saturday to take him out for his birthday with loads of things that we'd booked. And I was just standing there like, I'm not going to get home. I'm going to miss everything. A lot of what? And basically they said the next plane was going to be the following day, Saturday evening at like 5:30 because it's Shabbat in Israel. So there's just no other planes. And I was like, oh my God. And I was just sobbing hysterically like, oh, you don't understand. My grandma died. It's my dad's birthday. Oh my God. And the EasyJet lady was like, come with me. And like went to the few chairs that were lined up and actually asked other people to stand up and was like, sit down. And she was like, you need to calm down. I was like, oh, and I didn't know what to do. And then loads of people were helping me and were like, what can we do? It's like 4:30 on a Friday in Israel. There's not a lot of options, but there was 2 options they worked out. One was to go Alitalia and go via Rome, and the other option was maybe British Airways, but it was going to cost $1,000. And I was going, do you think I've got $1,000? I'm on an EasyJet flight. I've just made Aliyah. I don't have a job yet. Ooh. Anyway, oh my God, it was really, I basically was just being awful. But I couldn't help it. I really couldn't help it. I felt so emotional. And I really just felt far away from everyone. And I just wanted to be home. And anyway, so in the end, they were like, oh, you'll get compensation for this flight being cancelled. You're going to get 600 euros compensation. I was like, oh, okay. They're like, so if you book another flight, it will pay you back mostly. I was like, oh, okay, that's a big important thing. I was like, well, can you just give me it now? And they were like, no. They're like, we've got your name on a list and it will be sent to you. So I was like, okay, I'm trusting you that this is going to happen. But based on that information, then yes, if I can get on another flight, I want to go. Because if I land at like midnight on Saturday night, I've missed my dad's birthday. The wedding's on Sunday. The whole thing was just like going to be chaotic. So I was like, right, I want to get home. So I rushed over to Terminal 1 or Terminal 3, whatever, a different terminal. I was like, come on, I've got to get there. And I turn up at the British Airways desk and I was like, hi, my plane's been cancelled. Can I get on your plane? And they were like, okay, right, yeah, you're not the only one that's come over. So they take me round the back to the ticket desk and I was like, is there a space? How much is this going to cost? Like, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, so in the end, they worked out if they booked me a return ticket, it was going to cost $700. Weirdly, if you book a one-way ticket, it's more expensive than a return ticket. And I was like, okay, $700. I was like, well, I'm getting 600 euros back. So actually, if it means I don't have to go via Rome, which was also crazy and similar money, I was like, fine, book me on. And they were like, well, you need to hurry because the plane is going quite soon. You need to hurry, run. I was like, oh my God. So I paid for my ticket, chucked it on the credit card, went back to the desk. I was like, okay, I've got a ticket. And they were like, okay. And they were like, you have to get through security now. Go. I was like, okay, I'm going. And I got through and then I got to the plane and it was delayed half an hour. So I had enough time. And I literally phoned my mum. I was like, Mum, I nearly didn't make it home. Oh my God. It was just ridiculous. Like, what? Why do these things have to happen to me? Why? Anyway, British Airways people were really nice. Big shout to British Airways. And actually the EasyJet lady was really nice who looked after me when I was crying. So anyway, very dramatic. So I finally got home and then I surprised my dad and I took a video and I'm going to show it to you and he's going to be all embarrassed. So here are my parents. Okay, we're ringing the doorbell. Surprise!
Did you not?
Happy birthday! Really big! And happy Hanukkah! And Merry Christmas!
What the hell? This is happening.
Where's your luggage?
This is ridiculous.
So yeah, that's my mum and dad. And yeah, just had an amazing week at home. I was so happy to be with everyone. The wedding was beautiful. My dad's birthday outing was brilliant. And then I had like time with my family and my friends and Christmas. And yeah, and then I sort of like was ready. I come back to Israel, ready for New Year's Eve and sort of ready to like find my job and get really started on the next chapter of my Aliyah here. So yeah, that is the story of December.